Hi guys, welcome to Life with Raven Lewis, and I'm Raven Lewis. If you didn't, I learned how to be myself through losing myself. Because when I lost myself, I realized that I really wasn't myself and I had to find myself. And in finding myself, I've learned so much. I never envisioned a future for myself. I don't know why. I knew that I was supposed to be here and I knew that I couldn't leave, but I never knew exactly why. I had a little bit of an idea and I knew that my voice was needed. I just didn't know how. Like, I never looked at myself the way that other people looked at me, in a positive way. I never looked at myself as a voice to be heard. I never looked at myself as someone that had something to say. I never looked at myself as someone that had something to offer. And it's really sad to say it out loud, but I just never did. So I never knew like my purpose or what I was meant to do, and etc, etc. And like, my purpose is to just live my best life, and what comes out of it will flourish, and I will flourish. I am flourished, bitch. Glowing. I'm golden, okay? I've been flourishing. I love life, and it all goes hand in hand. So today I felt really compelled to make this video after I weighed myself, and I am 218. Yeah, 218. Literally, I don't even remember the last time I was 218 because I stopped weighing myself a long time ago. The last time that I weighed myself, truthfully, I was at 274 for a really long time in my life. I kind of just like stayed there and never went up, never went down. But before I stopped weighing myself completely, I was over 280, and that has to be like the heaviest I've ever been, and that had to have been not the saddest, but the saddest. Like, thinking about it now makes me so sad, but thinking about like where I am now makes me so happy, and like the journey that I have taken, and just like the things that I've done for myself, and it's all out of self-love. And I could never ask for anything more from myself but to keep on loving myself and to keep on doing what I'm doing, you know. And I get it all the time. People are like, oh my god, like, why'd you become vegan? How'd you become vegan? Honestly, I became vegan because I saw a documentary and I learned some facts. Like, truthfully, I didn't become vegan to lose weight. I didn't become vegan to, like, I don't know, I feel like people always think like you turn vegan over some dramatic ass shit. And truthfully, the only reason it's about health for me now is because of all the stuff that I've learned. I've just learned more while being on this vegan journey, and every day I learn more and more. But at first it was literally just because I saw some nasty shit and I was just like, bleh. Like, literally since that day I didn't touch meat, I didn't touch dairy, I didn't touch none of that stuff. Straight up vegan. Literally that same day I had leftovers in the kitchen, threw all that shit away, all my groceries. Nah, we ain't finna do that, okay? So I became vegan, and when I first became vegan, it really wasn't hard because I still ate normal food. I still ate like what I was used to eating. I still ate rice and beans. I still ate Dominican soup. I still had plátanos. I would still make like spaghetti and meatballs, but with like meatless meatballs from Trader Joe's. Like, Trader Joe's really saved my life in the beginning because I didn't know how to navigate in the world as a vegan, especially when it comes to grocery shopping. Like, bitch, I just know how to grocery shop like 2 days ago. But Trader Joe's really helped me. I mean, it's not like they assisted me, but that's where I went. Whole Foods has banana milk, and that's how I would make my smoothies for sweetness. So in case you didn't know, I'm a pothead. Yeah, I said it. So of course I get the munchies, and I had to train myself to, when I get the munchies, to crave certain things. And so it's actually pretty cool how I was able to do that. So I never even eat sweets now. Right now I'm mostly raw because I just finished a 7-day grape juice fast where you only drink grape juice and then of course water, and in my water had chia seeds and lemon in it. When I started that, I was 227. At the end of the 7 days I was 221. And then after that I ate mostly raw, and anything that I cooked I just steamed, and honestly it was only one time. And this was actually last Sunday that I finished it, and this is pretty much a whole week. And throughout that week, so when I first started eating foods, I gained back the weight really fast, so I was back to 227. But that's just because my body wasn't used to me eating solid food, so my I was just heavier, like, because there was food in me, solid food in me. But now a week later I'm 218. So it's like, you know, when you eat correctly, you lose the weight. Your body knows that it doesn't need certain things. But anyways, after becoming vegan because of the documentary, I then took it upon myself to obviously learn how to cook more, learn how to cook fresh ingredients. I had to learn how to eat like some shit that I never would have ate before. I used to get so nauseous when I smelled certain things, and all that went away. And then so once I actually learned how to cook and how to eat vegan, I then started to learn more about why plant-based diets are not even diets, why plant-based lifestyle, it's a lifestyle, why the plant-based lifestyle was the best option for anybody. And then I started to learn more, and then as I was on this like whole journey transitioning from a non-healthy vegan to a healthy vegan, I was going through a lot of things personally, and I was going through depression again, and just like hopeless thoughts again, and so many things that I was going through, and like so many things that I held on to. But it all went hand in hand, honestly. I really truly feel like everything happens for a reason, and timing is so fucking amazing, because truthfully, if anything was a little bit different, I wouldn't be where I am today, and I'm so proud of who I am today. And I just felt so compelled to like make this video and share, because I feel like there's so many people in the world that are overweight and hide themselves from themselves. I used to never let people take pictures of me. Any family photos from like holidays from the past like 5 years, I'm literally in none of them. And if I'm in one, you see me in the back, like I probably put some, like include some pictures in there where I like, now I'm like, can you take my picture, can you take my picture? And I'm like, do you want to take a picture? Like, I just feel good, and my confidence is different, like everything is different. I glow different, bitch. I'm myself different. Like, I was just in my mom's room and I was looking at old picture of like me, my mom, and my sister, and I'll actually get that, and I was like, I was such a weirdo, and I'm like, I want to go back to that. Like, I don't know why. I mean, I know why. I lost my confidence. I didn't feel comfortable. I didn't feel like it was okay to wear certain things. I didn't feel like it was okay to look a certain way, because I didn't want to bring more attention to myself. But like, I was hiding from myself because I knew what the problem was for me. I didn't feel comfortable being as big as I was. I didn't feel my most beautiful. I didn't feel like my best self. And so I hid myself, and I was in this like little turtle shell, and I was just not a horrible person, but I just wasn't a happy person. And I got tired of being that girl, you know, and I had to figure out why do you keep going to the same situation? Why do you keep isolating yourself? Why do you keep putting yourself in the same position to be sad and to not be considerate of yourself, you know? And so like, now that's all that I do, honestly. Like, I have learned that being selfish is a good thing, and like all the times people have called me selfish, it's because I didn't know how to be selfish properly. But when you love yourself, it's okay to be selfish. It's okay to think about yourself. It's okay to sit back and analyze, like, hold on, is this beneficial to me? Is this gonna help me grow? Is this gonna help me move along in life? Is this gonna help me get to where I need to go? Because if it's not, then let it go. Truthfully and honestly, it doesn't matter what it is. If it's not gonna help you grow, then it's only gonna drag you down and or keep you where you are. And like, you don't need that in life. And anybody that truly loves you for who you are, literally, they're gonna be a part of your life, because they're gonna help you grow. They're gonna be there for you. They're gonna be supportive. They're gonna do everything that they need to do to make sure that you're where you need to be. And that's not saying that anybody owes you anything, but when you have friends support you, friends motivate you, friends, you know what I mean? Like, that's a real friendship. Family, vice versa, etc. And vice versa, the same thing that I do for people that I care about. When you care about somebody, it just comes out, you know what I mean? And if you don't feel that energy coming out from people, then you don't need them around you. If you go around someone and they're iffy, let it go. And I had to learn how to do that. And honestly, if I didn't have confidence, I probably never would, because I would just stay to myself and like stay in my little bubble. And like, truthfully, I used to be a little aggressive. I don't think a little justifies it, but yeah, I would just stay to myself. And becoming vegan and realizing that I needed to love myself, and realizing that I wasn't like who I wanted to be in life. And when I look in the future, I think that was the easiest way for me to realize that I was not where I needed to be, and I was just going downhill. Because when I looked into the future, not like that's so it's the future, nah, but if you're not, you can envision your future. And truthfully, if you could be motherfucking, let me give a good example. I don't know, but you could come from the bottom and get to the top, but still be at the bottom and act like you're at the top. Because what you want to be in life has nothing to do with where you are right now. Just because you're here doesn't mean you have to stay here. And for you to get there, you have to know that you are that, and you act like that, and you be that, and you do that, and you freaking do shit to get you there. And that's how you grow. Like, just because people know you as one person doesn't mean that you can't be somebody else, because fuck them. Half the people out here aren't even who they want to be. So that's how I feel, and that's how I changed my life. I didn't give a shit about nobody. I started switching my shit up. I started being happy, positive. I mean, I'm still the same bitch from Harlem, but you know, I'm just bougie now. But that's just because I have confidence to be like who I am and like who I've always been, you know. So it's a beautiful thing. So honestly, being vegan is the best thing that has ever happened to me. When people ask me how I do it, I literally can just, if I'm in front of a mirror because I do hair, I just look at myself and I'm just like, yo, it was easy. Like, I love myself. I want to more.
Why you trying to lock me in my room?
Your music was mad loud.
Yeah.
It's because I was doing a video.
Yeah. My child locking the mother in the room.
Estoy haciendo un video.
Oh, why is the child locking the mother in the room?
I would never not be vegan again, because like, for what? For what? You're supposed to eat to fuel your body, to give your body energy, and to give your body life so that you can live your best life. And meat and dairy doesn't do that for me. Whether it does that for you or not, that's up to you to decide. But it doesn't do it for me, so I would never go back. There's nothing that I'm missing. So being vegan is the best thing that I've ever done for myself, honestly. And I did it without even knowing where I would be today, because I was just doing it because I saw a documentary and it was gross. That's how it started. It was gross and I was like, hell nah. Hell no. And you know what's so crazy? I had a really bad nausea problem. Oh my god. If I smell food cooking, if I smell like certain things, like before I was vegan, horrible. That is gone. I smell like meat and stuff now and I'm just like, but it doesn't make me nauseous. I don't have a nausea problem anymore. I wake up, I'm hella active, I have my energy, a bitches lit like a lamp, like you like a stamp. I'm really proud of myself. I'm really proud of the woman that I am and the woman that I am working towards, and how I've embodied that without giving a shit about what anybody else thinks. Because who gives a fuck? That ain't about you, then it don't matter. Facts. Losing weight has really helped me turn into, losing weight has really helped me blossom. I have blossomed into something I could never have imagined. I have spiritually, physically, emotionally, all that. Switched it up. I switched it up on the bitch. But you know something? I don't regret it. I don't regret not a damn thing. I don't regret nothing that has happened to me in life, and a lot has happened in life. And I've dealt with a lot. I really have. And I've dealt with it like a fucking champ. And now I get to live in the bliss of it. I feel there's something about knowing that you went through the hard part already. Like, the hard part is over. Because when you learn lessons in life that life is trying to teach you. You have to acknowledge it, don't ignore it, accept it, because it already happened. Can't go back. Move on, because the only way that it's going to stay with you is if you hold on to it. Once I realized that the hard part is over, I feel so free, and living in me fully, and loving me fully, and being me fully. And I hope that together we can just see the flourishment, you know. I didn't hide anything. I had to grow into this confidence, and I needed for it to be exactly where it is today in order for me to start this journey. And I've been wanting to start this journey for a while, because I wish I saw something like this. I do. And so that's why I'm starting life with Raven Willis, because I'm a blind bitch. I gotta go. Okay.